Hello, everybody. Let me just get this off of my screen right here. How's everybody doing? My name is Janet Edwards. I am with Stampin Inc. and I am coming to you today, live today, from my craft room on Friday, March the 7th. And I hope everyone has had a really great week so far. Um, Kind of excited. I have something I would like to share with you because the big brown truck just showed up. How exciting. The big brown truck just showed up today, right before I was getting ready to go live. So I'm kind of excited. I had ordered some of the new online exclusives. In case you didn't know, Stampin' Up! Released several online exclusives on March the 4th. So go to my online store and you can check all those out. Okay. I would like to just kind of do an unboxing. We'll start off with an unboxing this morning and then we'll go into the cards. We're going to create some alternative cards from the Garden of Thanks card kit. And for the free class to go this week, if you would like what I've done is I have created 4 extra projects with cardstock. You still use all of the base things from the actual card kit. So let me start. The card kit, you get all of the products that you need to create 9 different cards. You get 3 different designs, so it's 3 cards of 3 different designs. The card kit comes with all of the laser cuts, the die cuts, die cut labels, laser cut flowers. It comes with an ink spot, a stamp set, a block, your let me see, what else does it come with? It comes with embellishments, glue dots. I like to use my own adhesive. So if you're like me, I like to use my adhesive. It comes with little glue dots that they give you to put the projects together, but personally, I like to use my own adhesive. So it's a great kit. Stampin' Up! Has some really great kits out. They're great if you want to take them to travel to craft with because you have all the products there that you need. So what we're going to do today is I'm just going to show you, like on Monday, we created an alternate card with the stamp set, and let me see, here it is, with the kit. So this was the alternate card that we created with the kit. Hold that the right way so you can see that. And then we're going to create 2 other ones. This is one. And then we are also going to create this one. All right. And then I'll throw one bonus one in. I'll send out, it'll have a PDF for the projects with the measurements of everything. Of course, all your cardstock will be, excuse me, your extra cardstock will be cut for you. Everything. If you love Stampin' Up! Cardstock as much as I do, you will want to go ahead and stock up on your cardstock because starting April 1st, I believe it's April 1st, Stampin' Up's cardstock, the prices for their cardstock is going to go up from $11.50 to $14. They're having trouble finding paper mills that will mill the paper, the solid core colored paper for them. There just aren't many paper mills that are doing it. So that are, creating those types of papers. So Stampin' Up! Is having to pay a little extra. So of course we have to pay a little extra for the product. Personally, I love their papers. I don't use anybody else's papers. But if you would like your cardstock, stock up now between now and April 1st, because then in April, their prices are going to go up. Okay. That was like my second cup of coffee this morning. For those of you who don't know, Stampin' Up! Is one of my jobs, but I'm also a realtor at the same time. So I was gone Tuesday and Wednesday to a realtor boot camp in New Braunfels. I was gone those 2 days. New Braunfels is about an hour, 2.5 hours from where I'm at. So I traveled the last 2 days. That's why I didn't go live yesterday, because I got home. It was about 12:30 yesterday, and I was just really tired. We had 2 full days of Realtor Boot Camp, and it was amazing. It was just we had a speaker, and he was he was just very inspiring, very motivational. So it was great. We did some we did some like CE work and things like that. But it was really good to be able to be with our team and meet with everyone. Anyway, it was exciting. So now that I'm back, I want to, do this. I'm going to flip the camera down so that you guys can see what I'm looking at. Don't forget, if you want the class kit, this is November 9th through the 15th. It should be through March the 9th. If you place an order by March the 9th using the host code that's there on the screen, I'll put it back up. Let me change this real quick. We are going to say through March the 9th. Hold on, let me correct this real quick. Okay, there we go. That should be right. That come up right? Nope, it didn't. Okay, I just won't use that. Anyway, let me turn the camera down so you guys can see my box. And we'll go ahead and we'll do our little unboxing. Let me find my little box opener. And of course, nothing's ever where you need it, right? All right, let me turn the camera down, and we will. Honestly, I don't even remember what I ordered. So there could be things in here that who knows what's in here. But I do know that I ordered a really pretty flower set. I'm trying to see. Okay. There we go. How's that? All right. I will get into frame here, maybe. Let's go ahead and open this and see what the big brown truck brought us today. And throw that on the floor. Okay. Oh, the year of flowers dies. So that should go with. There should be another stamp set in here. Yep, right here. So this is an online exclusive. It's called the Year of Flowers, and it's the flower for each month of the year. So cute. And then we have the dies that match it, that go with it. I'm excited to use this because I send out birthday cards every month to my Bible study group and family. And this will be really neat to have to be able to do their birthday. This is the Grow with Love dies. And this set, I think, coordinates with this latest Paper Pumpkin kit that we just had. So it's the stamp set, and let's see what the die, I don't even remember. Let's see what the dies look like. I like when they have like the greenery. Oh, look, so it has a label. There's the label for the label here in the stamp set. And then the 3 dies that cut out the I'm gonna guess that one of these dies works for both of these. Anyway, and then it's got like a little envelope. So cute. the next paper pumpkin kit that's about to come out, if you want paper pumpkin, you need to go ahead and register for paper pumpkin, get your subscription in. Even if you just want to order one kit, it's daisies. It's going to be something daisies for this this next month. This is the plaster painting 3D embossing folder. I'm excited to use that. And then, of course, I ordered before celebration was over, so I got some of the free stuff. I got another packet of these. I love these embellishments. And then I got a packet of the fruit paper that was available. And Pocket Thoughts dies. Oh, this is we'll create something cute with these. I've got some ideas for those too. They're just, I ordered them as standalone dies. I think there is a stamp set that goes with them, but I just ordered them as standalone. And then of course, Stampin' Dimensionals, can't live without those. Some of the pretty seam binding ribbon. And this one is in the color Fresh Freesia, which is so pretty. Some ink refill, my copper clay Stampin' Blends. Also, don't forget that the 24-25 in colors will be retiring in April. So make sure that you go in, and if you want the blends, the markers, the ink pads, your ink refills, don't forget to go in and get those ink refills. I have been adding my ink refills on with every 1 or 2 ink refills on with every order, because I went through my stash and a lot of my colors are retired. So, but here's my copper clay markers. And then, oh look, and I have more ink refills. I ordered my Moody Mauve and Wild Wheat. These are 2 of the retiring colors. 2 of the colors that will be retiring. And then I ordered, this is not a new product. I believe this is in the annual catalog, but it's got some die cuts, and I wanted to use this before. We'll do some projects with it probably in the next couple of weeks. And then I ordered one of the scrapbook kits, the Meant to Be scrapbook kits, and it coordinates with, I ordered my last order that I got in. It coordinates with, you know, the bee punch that we had. You can use the bee punch, but it coordinates with this cute stamp set and these really cool dies. So you have that. So I'm gonna start working some scrapbooking into our lives too. So if you want the scrapbook kits, it comes with, it's a whole workshop it's a workshop kit. It comes with instructions, tells you how to do the layouts. It comes with the paper. It comes with the cardstock. It tells you, and this is, I don't know if you're familiar with Close to My Heart products, but they used to do the double tone, the 2-tone. I don't know exactly what they call it, but the paper is lighter on one side and darker on the other. I'll pull one of the papers out. Anyway, so you can see it's dark on this side and then it's lighter on this side. You see how it's kind of 2-tone. It's very subtle, but it is different colors. So if you're into scrapbooking, please check out Stampin' Up scrapbooking line. It's their memory keeping line. They don't call it scrapbooking. In the when you go to the shop button and you scroll down, they call it memory keeping. So, all right, let me put this stuff away. You hear the dog? They're outside my window barking. Let me put this stuff up. Throw the box on the floor over here. I'll put that stuff up later. I was so excited that he came today because it said I wasn't going to get my order in until like 6 o'clock tonight. Let me try to move this just a little bit so I can stay in frame maybe. There we go. All right, so what we have today, this was the card that we created on Monday with Monday Coffee and a Card. If you're joining me today, please leave me a comment. I should be live on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you're joining me today, please leave me a comment. Let me know that you're here watching today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and go and follow my Facebook page. Facebook is changing the way they're doing things. They're not going to keep our content, like our videos, our live videos, for more than 30 days. So I will probably just start going here. Maybe I'll start phasing out Facebook and I'll be going live on YouTube, but I'll still share the events and the links to the YouTube lives on my Facebook page. So you'll still be able to find me through the events and everything. The neighbor's kids must be outside playing basketball or something. So anyway, let's go ahead. The kits, let me explain the kit to you. When you get your kit, it will come in a box. They have really cute, really good kits, and their paper pumpkins the same way. Paper pumpkin is a kit it's a subscription kit that you subscribe to, and you get a kit every single month, but you don't really know what it is. They send you an email and give you a little snapshot of what the products might look like. But it's kind of exciting. It's like a surprise in a box, and I think it's $25 for the paper pumpkin, but it comes with, so when you get your first paper pumpkin kit, you'll get your block. You'll get a clear block to do for your stamping. And then every month you get all of the paper, cardstock, envelopes, everything you need to create the projects that are in the paper pumpkin kit. So those are almost like the kits that you can purchase through the website. Stampin' Up's going to start coming out with 2 or 3 new kits every month. So the first or second week of the month, they'll release new kits, and they're always changing, and they're different styles. So it's really neat, and they've actually elevated their kits a lot since they started doing the kits. They've elevated them. But anyway, so when you get the kit, if it has stamping, you'll get your block. So you'll have your block that you use. They send you your adhesive, which is usually in the form of glue dots like this, or sometimes it'll be tear and tape or strips. You will also receive, this particular kit has these really pretty gold sequins. So gold sequins, you'll get some Misty Moonlight thread. So then you also receive your instruction sheet, right? So your instruction sheet shows you the 3 cards that you're going to make. And on the back, it shows you, let's see, what the kit components are, what your coordinating colors are. Let's see, how else was this? Then they have, and I thought, yeah, so they also show you here what products from the kit, what items from the kit that you're going to need to create each card. And you'll have, like I said, you have all of your laser cuts with your flowers and your banners, and then, or your die cuts, and you have your die cut. If there's wording, it has your die cut wording. They give you a sheet for your stamp set, and then of course your card bases that you build on top of, and then envelopes, right? So what I've done is I have taken some of the card bases apart and created alternate projects, very simple alternate projects with the kits to try to stretch it. Okay, so I am not using the instructions today. We are going to use our own little kits that I've created with the cardstock. So what I did, we're going to start with this card right here. There's a tag inside my sweater that keeps bothering me. All right, so let me show you what I did. I took all of the components for this particular card in the kit. This is what the card is supposed to look like. Can you see that? So this is how you should build it. But what I took it and I deconstructed it So I took the card base and I just cut it in half, and then I cut it down, and I took some off of each side of the card base so that I would still have everything in the center instead of cutting, because I cut it down to 3 3/4 by 5, this layer. So you want to make sure that, because this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so you want to make sure that you take equal amounts from each side. So you would take 1/4 of an inch off of the 5 1/2, off of the 5 1/2 inch side, 1/4 of an inch off of the top and the bottom, and then you would take 3 3/4, you would take off equal amounts from the left and the right side so that everything is still in the center and it doesn't look like it's off. Does that make sense? I hope so. So what I did was I cut that apart, and then I grabbed a basic white card base. Okay, so we're going to start with a basic white card base. And then I used let me zoom in just a little bit for you. Okay, I used all of the items from the actual kit. So we have our laser cut flower, and we have our little label with really pretty gold on it, and then this would be our card base that I took and cut down. All right, I think these two are for the inside. All right, so I have a piece of cardstock, that basic white cardstock, that is 4 1/4. Nope, sorry, 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and I scored it at 4 1/4 to create my card base. And I'm going to go ahead and fold that and burnish my crease really well. Then I have a piece of Night of Navy that is 4 by 5 1/4. All right. And then this piece from the card kit is 3 3/4 by 5. I'm going to go ahead and grab my adhesive, my Stampin' Seal, and just put 3 strips of adhesive on this piece that came with the card kit. I am going to line this up just to make sure that it's straight. Then I'm going to put this in the center of that card base. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put some Stampin' Seal on this card layer here. I have the hardest time with this sometimes. And I'm going to layer this on my white card base. Okay, I'm going to grab, which I should have stamped this before, I'm going to grab the stamp, the little floral image from the stamp set that comes with the kit. I'm going to ink it up in Misty Moonlight. And I'm going to stamp this floral image right here in the top corner, and then right here in the bottom corner. I'm going to go ahead and close this, otherwise I will end up sticking my finger in it, or I will end up sticking my project in it or something. All right, now I'm going to, we're going to go ahead, I should have left it open. Let's go ahead and open it up again. I'm going to take my label, and we're going to use the I Appreciate You So Much stamp from the stamp set again. Another stamp set. Then, I better stamp this off. Make sure it's not bleeding on anything. Nope, that's perfect. It looked like I got too much ink in there. I put it right in the center. And if my head is in the way, I'm sorry about that. There we go. All right. Now we're done with our stamping. I'm going to close this up and set it to the side. All right. So then you have your this beautiful laser cut flower image. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Dimensionals and just layer the Stampin' Dimensionals all over this. In the kit, it will tell you where you should put your Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm breaking the rules. I'm just putting them wherever. Wherever I think they need one. I'm going to put one here and one here. All right. Then, and I had my little bowl somewhere. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and take the backings off. I will just throw those in that little bowl for now, and I can clean up my mess later. Is anybody ready for spring break? We don't have kids. We have, I don't know if you saw my sweatshirt, but it says dog mall on it. We have four-legged animals. We have four-legged kids. So we don't, spring break is not something that we, that we go through in our house. I'm making sure that this leaf and this leaf are catty-cornered, and this is it's not straight. It's just kind of cattywampus to the side of that. All right, I'm gonna grab some more dimensionals. Anyway, I think a lot of people are going to be on spring break this next week. I know we are not having Bible study next week because of spring break. I tied a bow on this one, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the blue thread that came with the kit, which is right here. I'm going to use the thread that came with the kit, and I'm going to do a twisted bow. It's hard sometimes to find the end. I think it's right there. Yep. Found it. So I'm going to wrap this around my fingers. And I just keep pulling until I have enough. Whoops. Hold on. Let's do that one more time. I missed one. I just do like a figure 8 around my fingers 2 or 3 times. And then pinch it in the middle and pull it off my fingers. I'm going to cut this. And I'm going to actually, I'm going to fix it. I'm just going to waste a dimensional here. Okay, I'm going to grab another dimensional. And I'm going to put my Stampin' Dimensional right there on top. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. And we're going to, and I'll trim that off. I'm going to put it right at the bottom here a little bit. And then I'm going to trim this right there. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my little adhesive dots, and we're going to go one there in the corner, one here, and another one right here. Okay. I am going to, then you want to do the inside of your card. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to grab the little twig floral image. I don't know what you would call this, the little twig looking image. And I'm going to ink it up. Grab my paper. Ink this up really well. And then I'm going to just kind of stamp in the corner like this. And I did stamp off a little bit, so you don't get the full image on there, but it, you know, it is there. All right. Throw those two away. You're going to take your adhesive and put 3 strips of adhesive on the back. You don't have to cover the whole thing. This adhesive is really strong. And then layer this on top. And again, we have 5 1/4. The Night of Navy cardstock is 5 1/4 by 4, and the white cardstock is 3 3/4 by 5. Open that up. And layer that to the inside of the cardstock. And there you have it. It's a little bit different because I used the Misty Moonlight twine, but baker's twine, but it's pretty. It's cute. Okay. And then you also have your cardstock, your envelope. If you wanted to, you could stamp on the outside of the envelope if you wanted. It's got really pretty gold. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that shiny there, but anyway, so you have your envelope with you. So there's card 1. All right. Card 2, I started again, and it opens portrait style instead of landscape. So I started with I started with a white card base. Oh, hold please. This is the wrong one. Hold please. Got the wrong one, guys. Wrong card base. Okay, hold on. Let me grab. All right, well, we'll just cut another one real quick. I'm going to grab a piece of thick white cardstock. Grab my paper trimmer. And we're going to cut it. We're going to cut this at 4 1/4. And I'm going to grab my Simply Scored, and then we will score it at 5 1/2. So you have a 4 1/4 by 11 card base, and it's scored at 5 1/2. Okay. All right. Let's try this one more time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fold this down and burnish it. I'm going to set this aside and we're going to do all of our stamping. I'm going to grab my sheet here because we're going to do some splattering. All right. Let me zoom in for you. You don't have to see all my mess. Okay, so this kit also comes with these really cute like foliage die cuts, branches. You see these? For you to use. All right, so I'm going to set these aside over here for now. I'm going to grab, actually, we are going to do this. I'm going to set all this aside over here. I'll have to dig the little circle out of the kit because I didn't get it punched out. Okay. So we want this to be right about here and this one to be right about here. So this can be right there. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to flip that over. Oops. Okay, I'm going to flip that over and then I'm going to take my Stampin' Dimensionals. And like I told you before, don't neglect to use your sides, right? So I'm going to put a dimensional right here in the center there to hold these down. All right, I'm going to snip these. It's hard to see it on the white. So I'm going to make sure I have dimensionals. Oops. And I'm going to use a smaller section right here on this leaf. I go crazy. I know I use a lot of dimensionals. And I need one more. Right there. And right. Where was I looking? I'm going to put one there. And then I'm going to use another one right here in the middle. Dimension crazy. All right. I'm going to take all the backings off of these. You don't have to use this many. I just do. Oh, sorry. Got you crooked there. Okay, oops. My finger's stuck in those. Is that all of them? One more right here. And here. Okay, then I'm going to glue I'm going to stick this down right here, just like that. Now I'm going to grab my Misty Moonlight Stampin' Blend, and I'm going to take the brush end, which is this end here. Can you see that? This end. I'm going to use it inside my cap, and I'm going to just flick some ink. I like to have one set of Stampin' Blends to use like this, and another set that I keep for coloring, only because when you flick the ink like that, it tends to ruin the tip. So I like to keep two different sets. Okay, then since we've already glued this down, I'm going to use my liquid adhesive, and I'm going to glue. I'm going to take my scissors, my little scissors, really quick, and I'm just going to scuff up the edges to make it look a little rough, you know, give it a little rough edge. I'm just going to take and scuff up the edges of my cardstock. There we go. Just to give it a little extra texture. Kind of makes a mess. You get all the little lint pieces from your paper. And then I'm just gonna give this paper a little, just break the fibers down a little bit and just kind of, you know, make it look a little worn. Now I'm going to grab my liquid adhesive, put some liquid adhesive on the back of this. And then layer that right on top there. Okay. I'm going to grab my card base and go ahead and put some adhesive on the back of this one here. It was so nice in New Braunfels these last 2 days. It was very chilly. For me, it was chilly. We're going to layer this on our card base. Make sure it's opening the right way. But it was so nice. It was really pretty. We went a couple of weekends ago to take my husband to San Antonio for his birthday, and we went to the farmer's market at one of the areas in San Antonio. And we ran across a lady who sells homemade goat cheese. They have a farm in New Braunfels, and it was artichoke and jalapeno goat cheese. It was so good. So I found where her farm was in New Braunfels, and I had my cousin take me there, and I picked up a bunch of goat cheese from her because it's so fresh. You can keep it in the freezer for up to 5 months, and it was just so yummy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the circle. There's also one that says "You're the best." Maybe I'll just use that one today. Yes, since it's already stamped, we're going to go ahead and use this one today. There's in the stamp set, you get a sentiment that says "You're the best," one that says "Thank you," the other one that says "I appreciate you," and then the little branch. So you get 4 stamps that, to use over and over and over again, which is really great. I'm just housekeeping over here a little bit. Okay. All right, this is already stamped, and I have my blue circle. This will come in your kit. So you'll get this in your kit. You will get all of the cardstock pieces that I've cut myself. But you'll have to order the Garden of Thanks DIY kit in order to create these projects. But anything extra, I will send to you. All right. So you'll get the little die cut Misty Moonlight circle, and I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on this circle that says "You're the best." We'll just pretend like we stamped it today. And we're going to layer that right inside that Misty Moonlight circle. This circle, the Misty Moonlight circle, is cut from the Stylish Shapes dies, which is a very, very good set to have. It just has squares, a couple of banners, some graduating circles, graduating squares, and then the banners also. It's a very good just standalone set to have in your arsenal of dies. Hold on just a second. I have to sneeze. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, I thought I did. Maybe not so much. All right. Now I'm going to take the gold thread, maybe. They have some, no, this is the gold. They have 2 golds. This is the gold thread. This is the twisted gold thread, which I really, really like, but it is out of stock right now until the 24th of March. So when it comes back in stock, I'll be ordering several of those. And this is it's another gold one, and I can't remember, gold twine, maybe? So I'm going to take it, and I'm going to create another loop like I did with the Misty Moonlight. Okay. Sometimes I can't get it off I do it too tight and I can't get it off my chubby little fingers. All right, so let's try it again. I'm going to do this way, this way, this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. That way you end up with 2 equal loops and 2 equal ties. Okay, 2 equal pieces here. All right, I'm going to cut this. Then I'm going to grab, I have some Scotch tape somewhere, but let's use Terran tape since it's right here. All right, I'm going to use a piece of Terran tape. I'm going to take this. I'm going to try to make sure the "You're the best" is facing up when I put this on here. I'm going to try to pull my loops a little bit. This one should be back over here. See, I didn't make it big enough. All right. I have a hard time just doing it this way. I like the way it looks, but I have the hardest time doing the little loops. Some people, I watch them and they get it on the first try, and I don't know how they do it. All right, let's see if I can pull this out just a little bit. Okay, I am going to, I've lost it. Nope, there it is right there. Okay, I'm going to take your pick tool and just pull this backing off of here. Then I'm going to grab my Stampin' Dimensionals again, and we are going to put some dimensionals on each side. Oh, wait, maybe I'll use this one. Okay, yep, there we go. Take these backings off. And then I'm going to layer this right here. Okay. Then I'm going to set this over here for now. I'm going to grab my stamp set again, the little stamp, the branch, and the Misty Moonlight ink. Grab my scrap paper, a dirty paper over here. And stamp this right in the corner. Close that up. I tell myself these things in my head. Close it up or you're going to stick your fingers in it and it's going to get everywhere. I watch a girl, her name is Cass. She's a clutterbug. And she has a whole show on organizing. She's a professional organizer, and she says all the time, don't set it down, put it away. Don't set it down, put it away. And so when I'm sitting here crafting, I'm like, don't set it down, put it away. So that way it'll be where it needs to be when you need it. All right, so this is for the inside of the card. So we just stamped the branch image on the piece of white cardstock, and I layered it on top of a piece of Petunia Pop cardstock, and you'll get these pieces in your free class kit when you place your order in my online store. I will send you the class kit for these cards and the card that we made on Monday. If you didn't get to watch Monday's Coffee and a Card, you can find it on my YouTube channel under the live tab. It should be there from Monday. We created another card with this same card kit. This is the Garden of Thanks card kit. It's a DIY card kit that Stampin' Up carries. They have several different DIY card kits if you're someone who likes simple, easy, and it's an all-inclusive kit, but I've taken it and deconstructed it and created alternate projects with it. All right, so this goes on the inside of your card, and there you go. You have, this one says you're the best. This one says thank you. So these are one card, and what did I do with our other one? It's right here. Here is the other card. Let me zoom out for you just a little bit so you can see these. There's the second card, and this is the, let me see. Let me show you. It's right here. Here's the card that we created on Monday during our coffee and a card class. All right. So you have these 3 cards. I'm trying to make sure you can see all of them. So we have these 3 cards that we created with the Garden of Thanks card kit. It is, it contains everything that this card kit contains, all of these pieces right here, everything that you need to create 9 cards, 3 designs, so 3 cards each of 3 designs. So this card kit is $23. You can purchase it in my online store. If you place a $35 order in my online store before midnight this coming Sunday, March the 9th, I will send you the free card kit to create all of these alternate all of these alternate cards. Lord. You will need to have the Garden of Thanks card kit to complete these exact cards though, okay? Please sign up for my email list. If you're not already on my email list, join my email list so that you can get free design sheets every week. Keep up to date on classes, specials, new products that are coming out. You know, join my email list. There's a link in the description. There's a link for my online store. Please visit my blog. There's extra creative inspiration on there that I post. I think right now the top post is our March blog hop for our Sweet Stampede team. Please go visit that and go look at, we did a color challenge this month. Go take a look at that and go look at all of the other participants in the blog hop. Check out their creations and what they did with those particular colors. I'm excited the next 2 months. I think next month we have a card sketch, and then in April it's a card sketch, and it's a duo. It's a card sketch and color challenge. So I'm excited for those too. Stampin' Up! Had new online exclusives release on March the 4th. Please go to my online store, check those out. We'll be working with some of those. I showed you some of them today. We'll be working with those the next couple of weeks. We have a new catalog coming out. If you would like a catalog, please let me know. I will add a link in the description of the video so that you can click to request a new catalog. That way I can order those and get those sent to you. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you're watching the replay still, please leave me a comment. Let me know that you were here watching. I love to know what you think about the projects. If you have the kits, let me know what you think about them. And anyway, thanks so much for being here, and we will see you again on Monday morning at 10 a.m.